Welcome to the second edition of Succeeding at the Piano, Grade 1A. What is different about succeeding at the piano compared to the other methods? Well, there are a lot of great differences. First of all, the combined reading system is a real plus for students to learn how to read well. This is the lesson and technique book. This is the recital theory book and the Christmas book. Rhythm is internalized from the very beginning by moving the body, by swaying, stepping, and marching, and speaking lyrics in rhythm. Attention is placed on knowing the rhythm of a piece before actually starting to play a piece. Healthy, natural technique is taught from the very beginning. Even if some of it is new to you, it will be easily understandable and will help your students play much better. Every technique in succeeding at the piano comes from scientific best practice research about how our bodies move fluidly, so there is always coordinated motion between the playing parts. If you would like to read up on this technique right now, I can recommend you to 4 influential sources. First of all, the Taubman approach, and then 3 very important books. What Every Pianist Needs to Know About the Body by Thomas Mark, The Art of Piano Playing by George Kochavitsky, and On Piano Playing by Georgi Sandor. These 3 books are the best for technique and learning how the brain tells the body what to do in order to play the piano well. This might sound ultra academic, but don't worry. Succeeding at the piano makes these techniques completely user-friendly for all experience levels, and you will love the results you will get by using this method. Now here's a poster for the 5 physical gestures needed to play the piano well. Students who use Succeeding at the Piano learn how to play with artistic personality by reinforcing these 5 gestures over and over again in a very fun and playful way. Great attention is placed on musicality in this method, and the artistic music written by 7 different composers and the questions for the students always has them thinking about making phrases, articulations, and patterns as beautiful as they possibly can be. Theory, composition activities, and ear training round out the learning process. Sight reading is such an important part of the curriculum that I decided to make it its own separate series. There are 14 books in the Sight Reading and Rhythm series, and I collaborated with composer Kevin Olson on those. I bet you just can't wait to hear about the highlights of Grade 1A. First of all, there is always review so that students continuously have a strong foundation to grow from. Students learn the quarter rest, new dynamics of mezzo piano and mezzo forte, the slur, and how to play legato. They also learn the A above guide note G. Students also learn the new articulation of staccato, and they learn 4th and 5th intervals and new notes on the treble staff. Students review the all-important drip, drop, roll, and tissue box touch releases and learn 2 new physical gestures in this level. The woodpecker for a basic staccato and the push-off for a very crispy staccato at the end of a slur. I will take you through the 8 units of Grade 1A, and I'll incorporate the theory and activity as well as the recital books. And don't forget about the fabulous Merry Christmas books with its pedagogically sound activities. Students don't realize that they are doing more than learning Christmas pieces. They are reinforcing again all of the new concepts learned in the lesson and technique book. So again, let me share with you. There is a lesson and technique book, Grade 1A, and with that comes a theory and activity book, Grade 1A, the recital book, Grade 1A, and a wonderful Merry Christmas book, Grade 1A. And I will tell you about the supplementary materials that you can use as we go through this fabulous method. So please enjoy this fantastic Succeeding at the Piano, and I know that your students will be wonderful players when using this method.